Hello, students. It has gone viral indeed. Coronavirus is an enemy around us which can kill, and we cannot see it, catch it, and destroy it. It can be in the air we breathe, it can be in the things we hold and touch, and the people we come into contact with. Towards the end of 2019 AD, a new trend of coronavirus, which was not known to humans before, raised its ugly head in Wuhan city of China. People were not aware at all of it being quick and silent killer. What is virus? Virus is a nucleoprotein entity, nuclear material and protein, or a large organic molecule, and it falls in between living world and the non-living world. As a non-living thing, it is biologically inert. Biologically inert means it does not have signs of life outside a living host. And as a living thing, it multiplies within the living body of a host. It must live as parasite inside the living host in order to reproduce or multiply. That is why it is an obligatory parasite. In Latin, a complete functional virus is virion, means poison, and discovery of virus took place towards the closing years of 19th century, and the scientists like Adolf Meyer and Dmitry Ivanovsky were the pioneers in the field. Tobacco mosaic virus TMV was the first discovered virus, and virus is 50 times smaller than bacteria. If you can remember, bacteria is a unicellular organism. How small a virus could be, we can imagine. A virus is host specific. A particular type of virus attacks a particular type of organism, and it destroys particular type of cells in the body. It is not that all kinds of viruses attack all kinds of living beings. And generally, virus is made up of nucleic acid, either DNA or RNA, which is protected by a protein coat from outside called capsid. Coronavirus is a group of viruses which causes highly communicable infections of flu nature. Example, SARS, MERS, and swine flu. There is a newly emerged strain of coronavirus named SARS-CoV-2, which causes disease COVID-19. The flu-like symptoms of this disease range from mild to moderate to severe, but it is treatable if due care is taken. So this is diagrammatic representation of coronavirus. There is RNA strand in the middle, and this is covered by bilayer lipid, and spikes are coming out, protein of protein nature, from the surface. Now, facts about coronavirus. Name of the disease COVID-19, coronavirus disease 2019, because it appeared in 2019 at the end, so 19 number is given. Causative agent SARS-CoV-2. The full form of SARS-CoV-2 is severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. Severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. Name crown is given as it resembles crown due to spikes which looks like sun's corona layer. SARS-CoV-2 is a single-stranded RNA virus protected by protein coat, which in turn is covered by bilayer lipid. Lipid is fat in the simple language. Infection media, it is airborne disease, so air droplets in the air. One sneeze is capable of spreading about 3,000 droplets in the air. Contact with infected surfaces and materials, and person-to-person infection. Symptoms: fever, dry cough, sore throat, difficulty in breathing, running nose, body ache, and headache. Damage in kidney in case of severe cases. Targeted group for infection: sick and old people with weak immune system. High mortality rate is seen in sick and old people with weak immune system. Young people and children also get infected. So infection occurs in all age groups. Incubation period, 3 to 4 days in minimum. After the virus enters into the body, it takes minimum 3 days for symptoms to appear. That is called incubation period, after the entry of virus into the body up to the time when it starts showing symptoms. That is incubation period. Means multiplication period, multiplication of virus in the body, 3 to 4 days minimum. and 6 to 7 days in most cases. The symptoms appear in between 6 to 7 days. There's 14 to 15 days in the maximum period. WHO has given this standard 2 to 10 days incubation period, 2 to 10 days. Symptoms start appearing between 2 to 10 days. According to China NHC, China 10 to 14 days, and 27 days quarantine is a must in order to be safe. Okay, 27 days quarantine, up to 27 days we can wait for the symptoms to appear. First case reported December 20th, 2019, 61-year-old man in Wuhan city of China. So the symptoms were seen in 61-year-old man in Wuhan city of China, December 20th, 2019. First case reported. Now it was declared pandemic. WHO declared the disease pandemic on March 11, 2020 due to its global occurring. Pandemic is a condition of disease that is spreading in multiple countries around the world at the same time. Pandemic is a condition in which a disease spreads in multiple countries at the same time, affecting thousands and thousands of people. Whereas epidemic is the condition in which a shortened community is affected. Okay, small group of people people get affected in a particular place. Treatment vaccine is under development. No specific vaccine or treatment for now. So no particular vaccine is available. Mortality rate means rate of deaths 3.4% given by WHO on March 3rd, 2020. But at this moment it is little bit higher mortality rate. And preventive measures, social isolation, washing hands with soap, use of sanitizer, not touching face, nose, eyes, mouth, and strengthening immune system. So these are the preventive measures. So quarantine, in social isolation, quarantine is very important. Quarantine is a word used for medical isolation, a period of time during which an animal or person that might have a disease is kept away from the other people or animals so that the disease cannot spread. Quarantine is a time period in which a person that might have a disease is kept away, separated from the other people so that disease will not spread. And washing hands with soap, use of sanitizer, not touching face, nose, eyes, mouth, these are very very important. And strengthening immune system, keeping healthy, strong, and avoiding stress. So washing hands is very important because the virus has lipid layer on its outermost surface. Lipid layer is actually fat, so the fat can be washed away with the help of soap. So washing hands with soap is the most effective, and besides that, use of sanitizer and not touching face, nose, eyes, mouth. So these are the preventive measures. And here statistics on COVID-19, source WorldOmeter, and it is recorded on March 25th, 2020, 8:03 GMT time. So coronavirus cases in total 4,24,024, deaths 18,929, recovered 1,09,179, confirmed cases according to WHO 3,75,498 on March 25th, 2020. Critical cases 13,115. Total deaths occur so far. Here only the deaths. China 3,281 and 4 new deaths have been reported. Italy 6,820. USA 784 and 4 death reports have been reported. Spain 2,991, Iran 1,934, Germany 159, France 1,100, Korea 126, and 6 new deaths have been reported currently. Switzerland 132 plus 10 new deaths have been recorded. South Korea 126 and 6 new deaths have been recorded. UK 422, India, 10 deaths have occurred. Pakistan, 7 deaths have occurred. Bangladesh, 5 deaths, and 1 death has been recorded recently. In Nepal, 3 cases, reported cases. Among 3, 1 has already recovered, and no deaths occurred so far. There is no deaths in Nepal due to coronavirus. Total number of countries in the world reported infection of coronavirus. Altogether, 194 till now. 194 countries are under the toll of coronavirus, countries, areas, and territories. And in this Diamond Princess cruise ship is also affected. So this is a conveyance, Diamond Princess cruise ship. This uh, is a transportation medium ship. This is large ship, cruise ship. This is also, the rate of transmission and propagation is much faster than we can think about it. The conversation is going on regarding flattening the curve of transmission. So this situation of unknown fear and panic has made us realize the nature's power way beyond our control. One of the tiniest things like virus is capable of bringing this ever-spreading world to a complete halt. Wonder, no seeming force can defeat this uncertain invasion on our territory. The only known line of defense for now is breaking the chain of transmission. Self defense by social isolation and self care is the need of the hour. Awareness among people is mostly needed. Well informed communication among people is going to be an immense help to tackle with this global crisis. So thanks for technology and internet. At this point of time, social isolation has become the most effective measure to stop the spreading of virus. So enjoy lockdown. In addition to this, self-discipline and self-care are the shields against the transmission. The primary tools on the personal label are maintenance of strict sanitary conditions. So we need to put all our efforts into keeping clean, eating healthy, and taking rest, enough rest and sleep, so that we can make our natural defense system in the body stronger, immune system stronger, avoiding stress by mental stability. Inner peace and calmness provide clarity to be mindful about our own deeds. No doubt, COVID 19 is treatable and curable. In mild cases, good self care is enough to recover. No special medical help is required. But of course, in case of serious conditions, medical help is a must. History provides the evidences that human civilization has won over the mountains of miseries in the past, and we shall overcome this time too. And the small thought on coronavirus pandemic, lockdown day 1 and 2. The second day is going on just now. So the small thought to share with you all. Roads are silent. There is no dust in the air. Air is clean. Chirping of birds around the branches of magnificent people tree outside the window where I am sitting now is unusual at this hour of the day. Heavenly experience. The thought ruling my mind at this moment is coronavirus is the ultimate lesson nature has taught us. So keep safe and keep healthy and keep strong.